Hey everybody, welcome back to the shop. It's been a while since I made a video. What you're looking at here are Gary's axles. Front axle, Dana 27's finished up. Just waiting for epoxy primer and paint, and I got to get some hubs on there. It's been a crazy couple weeks. Some of you guys may have heard Connecticut had some record rain and a lot of flooding and stuff. Didn't hit me where I am here. We survived the rain without any trouble, but we did take a severe lightning strike, and that screwed a lot of stuff up. So here's Gary's rear axle. I don't know how many times I need to show this before guys start understanding you can't put that key in backwards. Gary, that hub is absolutely exploded, and I'm going to need to get you some new hubs. The other one is the same way. You can see that busted right out. See if we can get that key out. Okay, there it goes. Let me fish it out of there. Okay, so the key was in the wrong way as usual. You got to have that taper down if you want it to follow the cut on the axle, and they had this one in backwards with that flat side like that down, and to split the hubs. So no worries on that, Gary. I'll get everything straightened out for you. Ring gear's a little scuffed up, but nothing terrible, and we'll just keep carrying on. So anyway, back to the lightning strike. It took out my it got into the house, took out the computers, the modem, traveled all the way out to the barn, wrecked all the switch gear and stuff, and blew up that computer as well. So having to get some new stuff, and it's been a real pain in the ass. But here's Travis's motor, all set and ready to go. I did run this one. You guys didn't get to see it because, like I say, things were down. Travis is going to pick that one up soon. I got another L head going on here, and another 258 right there. So things are happening. I did have to get a new computer. I'm hoping I know how to put videos on YouTube. I had a system, and now that's all screwed up now. So this is going to be my first shot at getting a video to YouTube with this new stuff I got. Anyway, here's Scott. He brought me a good Dana 300. I'm waiting on a rebuild kit for that. And he's got the, see if we can see it in there, the twin stick shifter there. So I'll catch you guys up to that when it happens. Let's go over this way. Okay. Not much happening on the Chinese block, except more and more washings, and casting sand is still coming out of there. So I'm just going to keep washing that guy until everything comes out, and I feel like I can build a decent motor out of it. We're going to find out how good a motor we can get out of a Chinese block. Okay, another F head here. This one's in good shape. Something bad happened in there at one point. The lower end is pretty good. The valve work and the head and stuff is a disaster. Here I got Bertram's M38 engine apart, and we're going to go over the valves and stuff another day, but this is a replacement engine. So it has the original MC M38 build code, but it has an R in front of it, and that is a late model replacement M38 engine. And we'll dig deeper into that pretty soon. Now let's go over here to this F head. Something, see if I can get you in there. Something bad happened here. See all the, like there's still stuff in there. I don't know, rings or something in there. Something exploded and really lodged itself in there. So I'm going to deck that and get that perfectly flat again. And I've got Bertram's M38 head over there that needs to get cleaned up. And like I say, a lot's been going on. I was happy to meet a YouTube viewer that came over, and he brought me a CJ2A chassis. Motor's stuck in it, but he was nice enough to bring that over. And also, I just got it out of the cleaning barrel. Let's take a walk over here. I know the sunlight might be tough, but okay, there is a T84. Hope you can see it in the sun. I don't know how it's going to show up. T84. I got that cleaned up. It was, you couldn't even see it was a T84. There was so much grime on it. There's the shifter. There's the transfer case. You could tell it's a transfer case. It was just a big ball of mud and grime. So they're sitting in the sun and drying out from the cleaning tank. And we did get a PTO on this guy, and we'll take a look at that next. Okay, there's a PTO off that T84 and transfer case. A little shorty there, you guys know what that goes to. Okay, that goes to a GPA Jeep. That was the sometimes called a seep. That was when they put a kind of a boat body around those things, and they were little swimmers. This PTO operates the bilge pump, and they're sometimes hard to come by. I don't get them too often, but if anybody is putting a GPA together and they're missing their PTO, I got one sitting on a bench. Anyway, this is from Doug, and in all my years of doing stuff, Doug came by, gave me a hand. We unloaded some steel and stuff. He was super helpful that day. And Doug actually wants to learn stuff, so he's going to come by and we're going to rebuild some axles together. He's more of the AMC era stuff. He's got a nice Jeep Scrambler with a 401 in it, and Doug's going to get loaded up with a whole bunch of new knowledge, and hopefully with a few tools and a few axles under his belt, he'll be able to kind of move on and get things done himself. But super nice to meet somebody like that who's actually interested in wanting to learn something that I know about. So been many years since anybody was interested in learning anything. So super refreshing, you know. Just when you think nobody wants to know anything, and then somebody pops up, it's fantastic. And don't worry, Gary, it won't be long, and these will be headed back to you. I just, like I said, I got to get you some hubs and stuff now, but we'll get you there. Okay, guys, trying to make progress on everything, and here is. I don't know how the camera's set up. I don't know what you guys can see, but there is my sample splines. And if I can hold everything here, there's our 19 spline spider gear that we need to make these axles for. And the fit is perfect, and there's no slop in there, so I'm all set to make the 19 spline end. And once that's made, I'll reset up and make that 6 spline end. So I usually only fiddle around with these axles on the weekend, so you know, that's why I haven't showed you much on that, because things have been so crazy around here, getting new computers and figuring out what busted and well pumped and stuff like that got blown out. So it's been a real hassle with that lightning strike. But getting back up on my feet and making progress on things. So won't be long, and I'll show you the axles now that I got everything dialed in, and it's the machine is set, so it will be fairly straightforward when I show you how I make those. So that's coming soon. And there's another dead printer there. So a lot of dead stuff around here. Like I say, all the switch gear, everything that took to get internet from the house to the barn, literally just exploded. So that's why I've been kind of out of the loop for a little bit. Okay guys, I'm closing in on Lou's M38 engine as well. He is shipping a few parts over, and I'm going to get this one in the test stand next. And you remember Scott is ready for assembly now. I am cleaning the crankshaft one last time before that goes in, and things are happening. A lot of engines going on right now, but I'm keeping on top of everything, and I'll show you the 258 get assembled pretty soon. Okay guys, with all that heavy rain, I did have some leaking in the tarp that I have, kind of waterproofing that wall on this building here. So I got to get some siding on there. I'm putting wood on there, and I did get a load of pine today, and we'll take a look at that. That just came in, and I just unloaded it. So I've got to get both sides of that wall sided and get the beam up there and stuff. And I'll show you the other side. It's kind of terrible. Okay, I think you can see up there we got a big hole in there. The rain and wind we had. And like I say, we didn't get it hit real bad like Western Connecticut, but it did tear some holes in there. And I've got to get some siding on here, so that's going to take a few days. It's going to take me away from the shop a little bit. I got to get that back waterproofed again. And like I said, I've got a beam already made that's been made for years now, and I want to get that stuck up there. And there's a lot to do around here as always, but I'm making progress. Okay guys, got a full flatbed full of pine. I've got 10s, I've got 12s, and it's all 1x12, and I've got some battens 1x4. So that's got to get stained and installed. So that's something that just definitely needs to happen. So trying not to put too much stuff in the shop behind, but I have to get that that building waterproofed. I can't have rain coming in where the fabrication tools are. So weather's turning nice, and hopefully I can get that up in a couple days. Okay guys, this is my first shipment of steel. And these are going to be for the trusses for the next building. So they're 24 footers. You can see some scrambler parts down there. So 2x2 120 wall. I've got 52 of those for the top and bottom cord of the truss, and that 1/4 inch by 4 is where it's going to attach to the steel and to the big telephone poles. So I have another shipment coming in, I believe on the 9th. That is another 160 pieces of 2x2. So I'll try and get that stuffed in here, and I've got to get some firewood done. That's a big deal at this time of year all the time, but once I get the firewood under my belt, we'll start building trusses. Okay guys, we're back in the paint booth. Not much has changed. Like I said, I'm just waiting to finish the axle shafts for this front end. Maybe this weekend if time allows. We'll see how it goes. I did start bringing in parts to the 66 CJ5. Oh, little by little I've been chipping away at that, and I would like to, at the end of summer, early fall, get that spruce tip green metallic, painted everything. I got the two fenders in the grill here, and that's the original part of the floor there. That part is from SGI. They did have the fuel pedal in the wrong place, so I made a modification there. But other than that, it fits pretty good. Body is just about ready to come off the chassis, and lots of epoxy primer and sanding and stuff like that. But I like to get that going in between. This will have to come out of here. Get that painted, and then before it gets cold, I would like to have Scott's Scrambler at least in primer. I have everything on order for that I am not making, and I did get some steel, and we'll take a look at both of those things in just a second. Okay, I kind of crowded up this trailer, but here is a sheet of 14 gauge. I've got 6 sheets of 18 gauge. I've got a 4x10 12 gauge, and there is a piece of 7 gauge, and that's 188 thick. I had to get a bunch of that for another project for another guy, and I don't know, if I feel up to it, I am gonna try and put the, let me come around this way. I'm gonna try and put the CJ3B welder Jeep body together in December. December is always a, you know, shitty month around here. Nobody likes to pay their bill. Customers just get lost on you. They make believe they don't get your messages or anything. It's very hard to get paid in December. Holidays really screw up people. So between Scott's Scrambler, because Scott's, you know, he's the best customer I have in here right now, and between Scott's Scrambler and whipping this 3B extended body out, if I can get just a body built, that would be fantastic. I know the hood and the fenders are going to take a lot of special, careful planning, but if I can get the body built in December, I'll be super happy. I got a lot to do. I don't know if I'll be able to get any sleep during from now till the new year, but we're going to hit it hard and see what we can get done. Okay guys, here's a chassis that Doug brought, and you know, it's just like they are these days. You know, so many years go by. The motor's stuck, but that'll come apart, and I'm hoping for a good transmission transfer case. I don't know. That still moves, but it doesn't shift. So there's various pieces on here. Hopefully that Model 41 will be good inside, and you know, we'll just take this apart as time allows. But I do appreciate getting projects like this, and thanks again, Doug. Okay guys, just walking down the road here. I don't know if it's like this all around the country, but we're losing our oaks. That guy's going right there. We're losing our oaks and our ashes faster than you can believe. A lot of trees are going down. The ashes are just, I mean, they're just falling. Let's see if we can see way in there. See that one there that fell? That's coming out of a 5-stalk massive ash tree, and it's just rotten from the inside out. So we've got a problem with oaks and ash trees. I don't know if it's like that around the world, around the country, or what, but I walked through here the other day, and you can see I got a lot of trees marked. So a lot of trees are going to be coming down, and we're hoping if we get the bad ones out, the little guys will start growing stronger and stuff. But it's a constant battle if you want to have trees and stuff, because so many of them are dying, and it's just the bugs and the diseases and stuff are just unheard of these days. But here in Connecticut is quite terrible with both of those trees, the oaks and the ashes. Okay guys, that's about all I got for you today. I've got to get busy doing some crank work and stuff. I got one there, and here's another. This is Bertram's over here. We'll get busy on him, and there's always cranks to do and always something going on, so I better get busy. But just wanted to bring you guys up to date and let you know why I haven't been around in a while. Like I say, it's just been a disaster getting everything repurchased and getting all the systems up and running again. So that's all I have for you today, and I got to get busy on things. So hopefully I can get this uploaded to YouTube with my new computer and software. I don't know exactly what I'm doing, but hopefully you'll see this at some point, and I can get the hang of how to do it with the new stuff. So as always, everybody, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.